So the pasuk starts like this. Ve'ela told us Yitzchak ben Avraham, Avraham Hailidus Yitzchak. These are the children of Yitzchak, and it doesn't tell us the children. It tells us that Avraham gave birth to Yitzchak. And we all know, without this parsha, that Avraham gave birth to Yitzchak. And Rashi asks, why are you telling me that Avraham Hailidus Yitzchak? And very interesting. I spoke about this last night. A little bit about the internet. One of my pet peeves is the social network and how we destroy kids, how kids destroy other kids, and we destroy teachers. And there's WhatsApps, and there's chat groups, and school chat groups, and neighborhood chat groups. And I've seen mamish teachers that were superstar teachers that one mother didn't like her and just put it on the chat and just spread. And this teacher ended up losing a job, and pretty much nobody wanted to hire her because that mother had a problem because her daughter didn't get along with the teacher. Today, between blogging and what goes on social networking, I don't think we realize many times how we hurt kids, each other, communities. So, in the times of Avraham Avinu, there were bloggers. Can you believe it? Rashi talks about bloggers. And this is what they were blogging. They were saying like this. Let's see. Avraham was married to Sarah for a very long time. And she never got pregnant. And then she spent one night, it was more than one night according to many Mefarshim, with Abimelech, this king who took her. And all of a sudden she became pregnant and had a baby, Yitzchak. Must be that baby is not Avraham Avinu's. Because he couldn't have a child with her. One night with Abimelech and the woman's pregnant. So it must be that this kid Yitzchak, they were blogging, Yitzchak's not Avraham's, Yitzchak's Abimelech's. So Hashem made a miracle, Rashi says. And he said, you can blog all you want, but I am going to make Yitzchak look exactly like Avraham. So Yitzchak was born. You could not tell the difference when they got older. You could not tell the difference between Yitzchak and Avraham. They looked exactly alike. So that was the end of that. It wasn't the end of that. They continued and they said, in the next generation, Yitzchak, who they claimed came from Abimelech, had two children. One was Esav, bad to the bone, a Russia. One was Yaakov, big tzaddik. So Tzani Hadar said, how could Yitzchak, who was on the Akedah, who was such a holy person, there's no way that he could have a child, Esav. There's no way that Avraham Avinu could have a grandchild, Esav. There must be some bad spiritual DNA in Yitzchak. But what bad spiritual DNA? Yitzchak was the son of Sarah Imenu, a tzadikista. Avraham Avinu, a tzaddik. So there's no bad DNA there. Must be that Esav is because Sarah became pregnant from Abimelech. So they had their proof. Rashi says, with all that, it didn't work because Avraham and Yitzchak looked exactly alike. Ladies and gentlemen, let me teach you something about when people talk about other people. Didn't Avraham have a son, Yishmael, when he went to Avimelech? Didn't everyone know that Avraham could have children? The problem that they didn't have children wasn't Avraham. It was Sarah. Avraham already had a child. Yishmael, who came? Avimelech saw him. So what are you gossip mongering, and telling everyone that, well, she was married to him and she didn't have children. Now she found another man and he made her pregnant. Avraham had no problem having children. Sarah was the problem having children. So Avimelech is no different than Avraham Avinu. So the whole thing had no basis whatsoever. He already had children, Avraham Avinu. Gossip mongering doesn't make sense, doesn't have to make sense. People, my father used to always tell me, success breeds contempt. When someone is successful Everybody wants to see them trip. So these Litzanei Hadar, they're called Litzanei Hadar. These Litzanei Hadar were spreading all these rumors. The rumors themselves made absolutely no sense. But people were willing to believe it, that God had to make a miracle to show that it wasn't true. There is so much, this is not my subject tonight. I am opening up with this subject because I deal with this so much. I don't think we realize the power of social networking. One negative idea about a rabbi in the community, about a principal of a school, about a teacher, about another kid in her class or his class. One little negative idea that's posted can become viral. You can destroy a rabbi and his community. You can destroy a school. You can destroy a family. So I'm just opening up with this tonight, that we need to be more careful what we post. Because there are a lot of people out there that breed contempt because other people are successful. Our Parshat Toldot opens up. Avram Haylid es Yitzchak. Don't believe anything that anyone says. Avraham gave birth to Yitzchak.